Alright, so what's up everybody? It's AlexMan91. Um, Probably going to be changing my name soon, so I have something a little bit more competitive, but I just wanted to give you guys my keybinds and do a YouTube video for you guys because I just switched to mouse and keyboard about 3 months ago. Never played a game on the computer in my entire life. The only advantage that I had is that I had a job where typing was what I did all day long. Typed like 70 words per minute flawlessly, so I knew the keyboard really well. But as far as video games is concerned, and with how difficult of a game Fortnite is, it's a whole different world. So, wanted to show this to you guys. I have shorter fingers, and I have very, very stiff fingers. I used to play piano, and I used to have to do like finger exercises and stretches and stuff because my hands are super stiff. So, for somebody that's new to computer, mouse, and keyboard, somebody that's got smaller hands, somebody that's got stiff fingers, these keybinds I feel like are the easiest to reach and also the easiest to learn and master very quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into it, go over it with you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram, or you can comment on the video once I post it to YouTube and Instagram. So here's the keybinds. Standard WASD for moving, spacebar for jump. I do not have a sprint button. I just use auto run and sprint by default. Very rarely do I ever use auto run, just because I always want to be in control of everything. I have crouch as my left shift. That way you can reach it really easily with your pinky. I wish I had a hand cam up. I'd show it to you, but you guys can figure it out. Fire and target. Nothing different there, left and right mouse button. Reload, I use mouse wheel down, just so it's right there in your hand. Don't have to move your fingers around in the middle of a fight. To use, I have R. My harvesting tool, I don't have bound, and I'll explain that here in a little bit. My weapon slots are 1, 2, X, C, and 4. 1's my AR, 2's my pump, X is my SMG, C is normally my heals because it's the furthest for me to reach, and then 4 is normally my additional weapon, sniper, rocket launcher, whatever. All of these are very easy to reach, can't really get lost because your hand naturally rests really close to these keys. So one of the things that I've struggled with a lot with switching over to mouse and keyboard is swapping between my pump and SMG. My shot with a pump has become very good because I literally don't swap, so I have to hit my shots. So I still need to work on that, but as long as you can get that down, you can swap very fast and finish somebody off with your SMG. So here's the build binds, which are obviously the most important probably. I have Q as my wall, which is literally right next to W, so you just use your left ring finger. F as your roof, which is your pointer finger, right next to D. Don't have to stretch at all. And then I have the Logitech G502 Hero mouse, which is what's displayed here. And there is these buttons right here, and also this button right here on your thumb. So I have this button right here as my ramp, this as my floor, and then this is actually my pickaxe, but it's not listed as a pickaxe, and I'll explain that. So that's kind of what you can see there. I play at 1600 DPI, and my in-game sense is 0.1. So I play at a pretty high sensitivity for somebody starting off. May not be able to get used to that. I started off pretty low. I started off at like 800 DPI, 0.12 game sense. So once I started to get better at building and getting better at tracking people, I increased it up to where I'm at now, and it doesn't feel fast anymore. So I might actually end up increasing it again soon. So back to the binds. So we got those two buttons on your mouse for your floor and stairs. Obviously most gaming mouses have the multiple buttons that you can reprogram. Rotate building I have as the tab because you can reach it with your left ring finger right off the bat without having to reach. Reset building edit. This is something that as you become more competitive and get better at, you're going to want to get used to not resetting it with your right click. You still have the right click option for certain situations, but in a fight, if you're trying to take somebody's wall, you want to get used to this. So what I have it as is mouse wheel up. So basically, if I want to pop open my window real quick and then reset it instantly, it'll get them to pre-fire and hopefully destroy the wall, and then, you know, in between their delay of shots, you'll have a free shot on them, and then you can throw your wall back up real quick. They might get the wall back, but you can fight them for it again after you cracked them. And then we'll go down here to your building edit. This allows you to open and reset, so you can use your secondary bind as the same mouse wheel up. Makes it extremely fast. And then this is what I was talking about with your toggle harvesting tool. A lot of people like to switch, you know, between their pickaxe and whatever gun they have selected. So I just switched it to this because I can just switch back and forth between whatever gun I have selected really quickly. So I don't have a button mapped out for my pickaxe. E is my edit. I'm trying to think of what else. Just my middle click on my mouse wheel is to ping something. Nothing special there. So that's really about it. If you guys want to take some screenshots of this, you know, these builds, literally everything is right the next key over from your WASD pretty much. And then you got the couple buttons on your mouse that you'll have to get used to, but all very easy to get used to. I just learned today that there's quite a few people that use a different button for opening an edit and then confirming it so they can do it faster. I'm going to do a little bit more research on that for you guys, see if I can figure out what that's all about. But yeah, thanks for watching. That's it for now, guys. Really appreciate it.